I want to thank you for getting on this call with me and having a look at SEOJet.
Yeah, you bet.
You introduced this to me, and I'm really happy you did because I've found a lot of use in it so far. What I wanted to do is get you on a call here and screen share this and show me, how the tool works so I can share this with some of my colleagues and some marketing partners that I've had that would really find some use in this. So without further ado, Adam, let's see what you got. I want to really know how this can benefit everyone.
Sure, awesome. Well, basically, I've been doing SEO for 15 years, as you know already, and just have optimized probably 300 to 400 sites during that time, and have done it for some really high-profile people, and it's been an awesome experience. But I just got to the point where over the last few years, where I hated guessing when I was building links, like guessing what the anchor text should be. Is my profile looking natural? Is Google going to penalize what I'm doing? Are the links that I'm getting going to do anything, right? Those are the questions that I had, and I just didn't like that I couldn't answer those questions and was spending time or money on links that may not do anything for me or hurt me. So basically, I just kind of made it my mission to go out and figure out what does Google want to see, what is the best way to link build now in 2017 to figure out exactly what is going to work with Google. And so I just basically started doing research, search after search after search in every category, every industry, and looking at the number one ranked site for all these different search terms, and taking those sites and looking at their backlink profiles and literally going through one by one in every single link and categorizing the anchor text. And when I did that, I started to see some huge correlations. Just like things that I thought, I can't believe this is happening across all industries and categories, that it's so obvious what Google wants to see, right? And it just really was a big eye-opener for me. And so I developed what I call link maps. And these link maps are literally just a plan, like a link building plan that it was like saying, this is the next link I need to get, then I need to get this link and this link and this link. When I have all these, my profile is going to match what a number one ranked site is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And over the past couple of years, I've really started focusing and understanding how link building works, and seeing the results that you've gotten with some of the websites that you've worked with SEOJet on. It makes me excited and helps me to understand the importance of properly structured links. I think in the past, a lot of people have really looked at links and thought, it's all about quantity and getting as many links, but there's an importance on anchor text and on the right links with proper domain authority and page authority that you're getting the links from. So I think that this tool really identifies how that works and how that's structured, and showing that you don't have to have 10,000 links for one URL to be able to get it to rank. So that's what really stood out to me about this platform. It actually maps everything out for you.
Yeah, and it's funny because either people have the thought of you got to get 10,000 links, or people are like, I don't want to get any links because I don't want to get penalized. It's like those are the two camps that everyone's living in right now, and there's very few people who are like, yeah, I should continue to do aggressive link building, right? And so anyway, this kind of solves that problem for people because it really just takes the guesswork out of it. So we're just going, look, we're just doing exactly what number one ranked sites have done, and we know Google likes them, and we know because we look across all industries and categories that it's not one industry that's kind of doing something shady and they're getting away with it. We take what every industry is doing properly and where it matches, and that's what we focus on. So anyways, that's kind of the background of SEOJet, how it was built, and I've been very successful with using this system to get, for example, one of the sites that I run is guestposttracker.com, and that site I was able to get top 3 rankings for one of my main key phrases with only 8 to 10 links when my competitors all had 70 to 200 links. Because I was only hitting the links that I knew I needed and not just doing the shotgun approach where you just get as many links as you can and hopefully it moves your rankings. And so it's been able to not only keep me safe from, over optimization or too many keywords and anchors or whatever, but it also helps me get results faster. And so it's been a really successful tool so far. So let me just dive in and show you what the software looks like and how the dashboard works and everything, and so you can get an idea of how this actually works. So
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, so this is the dashboard this is my dashboard, but this is where you'd put your site, your own site or your client sites or whatever in here, right? Each one of these is one specific site, and 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 what happens is the software, we are under the belief that you don't target key phrases on your homepage. Now, some local businesses, they can get away with doing it a little bit more, but overall we say save your homepage for your brand, right? That's where you develop brand trust with Google. Because if Google doesn't trust you as a brand, they're never going to rank your other pages, right? They're not going to rank you in the search results. So if you look at a site like Apple or Amazon or any of these big sites out there, if you look at their homepage link profile, it's 98% their brand name or some form of their URL is all the anchor text for every link, right? That's all they do. And that's what would happen naturally with a big brand that gets publicity and gets people talking about it and has fans that want to link to it, right? That's just the way it works. Now, on your inner pages in your site, then you can target key phrases more heavily. So what happens with SEOJet is we literally build you out a link map as soon as you add a site that we build out a link map for your homepage that's going to follow that criteria. We're just going to look at this site here. This is a fake demo site, but we'll log in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here you can see we have homepage with one link there, and it's a fake link. But if you have an Ahrefs account, you can connect right to that, and it'll bring in all links that you already have. But so if you look at the link map, this is the link map for the homepage. You can just see here that all these anytime you see a blue little box here, that's one link that you're going to get that points back to your homepage. So you can see here that this blue box tells you here's what your anchor text needs to be, websitename.com, right? And that's an anchor text category. So if you hover over it, it explains exactly what that means. But it just tells you link by link by link exactly what you need to do to maintain a really natural looking backlink profile. So you don't have to guess anymore. You literally just come in here and go, I need to get a link to this page. What should I do next? And the software tells you what to do next. So if you can see up here, we divided it into three main categories for anchor text. Over here on the right, you see we have branded, natural, and URL anchors. That's all your natural stuff that doesn't contain any key phrase stuff. It's all branded or click here or whatever, those types of phrases where there's no money keywords in there. And you can see the blue range here is between 80 and 95%. That's where you want to be on your homepage with this category.
Right.
And then for the middle section here is the exact match anchors. Obviously, those are self-explanatory. Your money keywords as your anchor text. That's really low actually on the homepage, under 5%. So very rarely you're going to do that. And then the third category is key phrases mixed into your anchors. So it's your keywords plus other words around them, like just whatever, something random with your keyword in there, not just your keyword by itself. So that's what that category is, and you can get up to 10% on that on the homepage. So those are the three categories we look at on any page, and the software is going to tell you where you're at in terms of the links you already have, and then it'll guide you on where to go to get to make sure that your site shows up in those blue ranges. Is that all making sense so far?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that's the home page. Now, we divide this into two categories, right? We have two types of pages. We have power pages, and then we have sub pages. Power pages are like your most important, highest content pages. Your home page is automatically one of those because you can build a lot of links to your home page, whether you have a lot of content or not, as long as it's branded. And then your other power pages are going to be like an awesome piece of content that's like 2,000 plus words, either on your blog or just a page in your site that has enough content to support a lot of links. And those are your most important pages, and those are the pages that pass all the SEO value to the rest of your site. So, we build a lot of links to those pages. So I'll show you, I just put in here services. This is a fake site, obviously, but if we go to the link map for this power page here, you can see that it's now the blue ranges are different, right? Now you have 40 to 50% of your links can have the key phrase mixed into the anchor text. And that looks natural to Google. 10 to 20% can have your exact match, and then about 35 to 45 can be branded or natural anchors. So it's a totally different set of percentages when you're not on the home page anymore. And then so you come down here and look at this, and you'll see that the anchor texts they're going to be much more keyword heavy, right? RAM plus keyword, keyword plus. There's going to be a lot more keyword stuff in here than just the home page, which was branded and URL anchors mostly. So what happens is you just literally are going to come down here and start following the link map as you build links out. You get a link, you get this link, and then you get this one next and this one. And once you have about 10, then we start showing you, okay, here's where your percentages are. Now you need to start focusing on this area because you're a little bit high or low here. And we just keep you in those ranges all throughout the link building process. So your backlink profile always looks extremely natural, right? No matter how long you've been doing link building or how many links you have, if you're in those ranges, it looks good to Google and you'll continue to rise in the rankings. And so it just takes all the guesswork out of it. So that's kind of the gist of what SEOJet is and how it works, and really just makes it super easy to build links to your site or your client sites in a way that looks extremely natural. So let me show you how I use this personally on a daily basis. So like I said before, I own guestposttracker.com, and when I build links for that site, what I'll do is I'll just come in here, and you can see I have all of my power pages listed, right? And then I have down here some sub pages. And you can see it tells you how many completed links there are. And the two columns that I really pay attention to are these two columns right here: days since last link and links in progress. So I'll just look at these numbers and go, okay, how long has it been since I built a link to any one of these, my most important pages? It's been 35 days on this one. And then I come over here and say, okay, are there any links in progress for that page? And this page doesn't have any. Some of them do, and you can hover over that and it'll tell you what the link is and what the anchor text is or whatever. But this one, it's been 35 days and I have no links that are in progress right now. So I'd go to the link map and I just look at this and go, all right, right now I'm a little high on this category, on the low end of that category and the low end of this category. So I'm just going to come down here and find a blue link that matches one of the two categories where I need to be, which is, for example, full URL. That's in the right category. That will help bring my percentages up. So whether I'm going to go get the link doing a guest post, if I'm going to hire someone to do blogger outreach for me, no matter what it is, I just come in here and go, okay, the link's in progress. I'm going to go write the article, or I'm going to go hire someone to do it. I'm doing a full URL anchor text, and this is the URL right here, so I know that's going to be my anchor text. I'll type where I'm going to get it and hit save. And now that's marked as in progress. And once I've ordered that link or done the guest post and it's placed, then I'll come back and update that with all the information. In the meantime, you can see up here, now it changed these percentages right here. It says, hey, you're going to be at 51% when links in progress, when all the links in progress are placed, or 11% here, or 37% here. So it changes those percentages for me, so I can always see where I'm at and make sure that my profile looks extremely natural. Is all this making sense?
Yeah, of course, and having that feature that shows you your potential after your links in progress, I find that's very valuable. I've seen, you can do real-time work and know what the outcome will be without having that progress completed. So yeah, I've seen value in that for sure.
And sometimes it takes, if you're hiring out blogger outreach, sometimes it'll take companies, 2-3 weeks to get the links for you. So it's, you want to get more in progress and you want to know exactly where you're going to be. Okay. So yeah, it's, that's the beauty of it, is it tells you always where you're at, and you can just, it's very easy. I mean, the whole process for me takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes any day that I go do link building, and I'll just go update the links once they're placed and I get emailed that the links are live. I'll go put the link information in there, and that's it, and we're good to go. And that's really it. So I mean, that's really the big gist of SEOJet. Now there's a couple other things that are cool features that we've added recently. For example, if you've disavowed a bunch of links, like you got penalized at some point, you can upload your disavow list, so that it's easy to remove those links so they don't get counted towards your percentage. You can also export your links. We have, like I said, you can connect to your Ahrefs account and bring in links automatically. If you don't have that, we have an easy import option with a CSV file to bring in links to any page. And we're actually working on a Majestic connection here that should be live in the next week or two. So anyway, it makes it really easy at any time. Like, you can come in here and if it's been a while since you've checked for links on Ahrefs, you can just come and click that button, check for new links, and it'll look at that page and see if there's any new links that are showing up in the software. And again, makes it super easy to have all your links in the software, and makes the process as automated as it can be, although we do recommend that you have some hands-on just to know exactly what's going on with your link building, because it's the most important part of SEO. So anyways, this is what SEOJet is and how it works, and I mean, that's how you interact with it. And it just takes the guesswork out of your link building. You literally you know exactly what to do with every link, and as you do that, you watch your rankings continue to rise. I mean, with this site, for example, with Guest Post Tracker, I mean, I'll even show you that these are the rankings that we have with the site, and we just use SEOJet to do it. I mean, you can just see, this is the phrase, this is where we rank, this is the search volume, but how many #1 rankings we have. That site's less than 2 years old, and here's number 2 rankings, number 3. I mean, all these rankings, and I'm not tracking all the key phrases we rank for. These are just ones I put in the software. But you can just see how many rankings we have, and we're still in the top 4 here after going through 50 or 100 of these words. Guest post 8100. We're at number 5. I mean, it's just a big, long list. Our worst ranking is number 61. And that's one phrase. But anyway, so that's the result we get with doing SEO like this, because like I said, it just looks so natural that our rankings just continually increase, and it works like a charm.
Right. I love it, and that's the reason why I wanted to get on this call with you. Maybe kind of give me an idea of who you think this would benefit. Who would use this the most? Is this something that marketing agencies would use, or is this something that businesses could use if they wanted to do some SEO on their own? What kind of level of involvement would someone have to have using this platform?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is you have to know how to do link building, right? Not how to do it, where to get links that are good links, right? You have to know that. You have to have some kind of understanding of SEO to even understand, how link building works. So with those 2 things, as long as you have you're comfortable with knowing, how to do guest posting, or where a place that will do guest posting for you, and that that you can do, that you understand the way SEO works, then it works for you. The majority of our users are SEO agencies or marketing agencies, but we also have a lot of guys that do affiliate marketing that are using the software, and we have a lot of just single businesses that just have their own SEO guy in house that are using the software as well. So it really, anybody that wants to do SEO the right way, this software will work for them. And just depends on how many sites you actually want to optimize. It will depend on the plan you do, but that really kind of works for everybody.
Right. No, that makes sense. As far as what you built so far, it's amazing, and I know you've added quite a few different features. What do you have planned for the future for SEOJet? What features are you thinking about and getting ready to deploy?
Well, we're really trying to work on better automation for everything, just in a full integration, so that your links come in automatically. We're telling you exactly what to do, and we have some features in the pipeline that are really cool. That for example, if you haven't built a link to a certain page, or if you built too many links to sub pages and you haven't done enough to your home page, which is a thing that doesn't look natural, that it's going to literally tell you, hey, you need to hit a link to your home page this time because you've done too many links to other pages beside the home page, and that doesn't look natural to Google, right? That kind of granular advice that we'll start giving out as people build links. We can watch exactly what they're doing, and then be able to say, hey, you need to tweak that here to make sure that your profile just always looks stellar throughout the entire process.
Right. I love it, man. I appreciate your time today.
Yeah.
I definitely want to share this. I think it's very useful, and it's kind of next level software for people to be able to do proper SEO. I think link building in the past has just been point and shoot, and now it'll actually give you the tools to be able to take aim at what really matters when it comes to link building and SEO. So yeah. I'm excited to share this, and looking forward to what you create, what you develop in this.
Yeah, I appreciate the call. Share it with anybody you want to, and we have demos on the site, and the site obviously has all the features and everything as well. So, but yeah, man, share it away.
Perfect. All right, Adam, thanks for your time today. We'll keep in touch, and we'll get this going. I think this is a next level tool, and I'm excited to see how it grows.
Awesome. Thanks, man.